Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How are y'all today, folks? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. AEW Dynamite is live tonight on the air from the Guevara Arena in Boston, Massachusetts on TBS.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. The first superstar to get 2 falls will win the match. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 180 pounds, Sammy Gutierrez.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, making his presence felt at the Guevara Arena in Boston, Mass, representing the Jericho Appreciation Society. And guys, we know that Sammy Guevara and his opponent tonight, the American Dragon Bryan Danielson, who will represent the Blackpool Combat Club, will be 2 out of 4 participants who will be competing for the Ring of Honor World Championship on Saturday, November 19th at Full Gear. Saturday, November 19th at Full Gear. That man, Sammy Guevara, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and the Ring of Honor World Champion, Chris Jericho, will all compete in a 4-way match for the Ring of Honor World Championship. But when you talk about Ring of Honor, folks, especially the Ring of Honor World title, here comes a man who is synonymous with Ring of Honor and the World title. A man who brought prestige to that title.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Danielson.
That's like I said, folks, Bryan Danielson is a former Ring of Honor World Champion, a man who brought prestige to that championship. Bryan Danielson, folks, one of the greatest Ring of Honor wrestlers, one of the greatest Ring of Honor World Champions of all time, alongside the likes of CM Punk, Claudio Castagnoli, Samoa Joe, Low Key, you name them. Many greats have held that Ring of Honor World title. Bryan Danielson is one of them. And right now, folks, Chris Jericho, who's never ever wrestled for Ring of Honor before in his career, is the current world champion. But the question is, for how much longer? Because we know that he'll be defending that title at Full Gear in a 4-way match against that man Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and his Jericho Appreciation Society stablemate, Sammy Guevara. It's going to be Blackpool Combat Club versus JAS, folks. BCC versus JAS, and maybe, guys, there's a high chance that both teams not only face off against each other, but BCC versus BCC, JAS versus JAS, you never know. But here we go, folks. 2 out of 3 falls, Danielson and Guevara, carnival tie-up by the Dragon and the Spanish God. Danielson's got Guevara in the corner here. Referee has to separate these two. No cheap shots by Danielson nor Guevara. Another carnival tie-up. Guevara headlock takeover. Nice takedown by the Spanish God. But the American Dragon finds a way out of it. Headlock takeover now by Bryan Danielson. Wrenching at the left arm of Guevara. Drags him down. Another carnival tie-up here. Bryan with that left arm of Guevara trapped. Guevara able to reverse it. Now targets the left arm of Danielson. Remember, folks, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. This is a rematch from Dynamite a couple weeks ago on October 26th. CM Punk's 45th birthday. Nice spine buster by Sammy Guevara. Obviously, folks, the challenge was laid out for these guys to have a rematch, and that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. Just a couple weeks ago, Bryan beat Sammy in a regular one-on-one match on Dynamite on the 26th of October. And now, folks, 2 weeks later, they're doing it again, but this time it's 2 out of 3 falls. We're going to find out who the best really is, because Guevara and Bryan, they're going to have to beat each other not once, but twice to determine who the best really is. Face first into the ring post. The apron goes Guevara. That's the hardest part of the ring, goddammit. Nice Hurricane Rana by Danielson. My gosh, folks, if Bryan picks up this first fall by countout, he'll win this first fall. But does not want to let it happen. Since Guevara back in the ring, Bryan as well back in the ring. Guevara rolls out of harm's way. And another spine buster by Sammy Guevara. Oh God, a shot right to the face of Danielson. Guevara now Oh, man. Just targets that leg of the dragon. Guevara now just showing no mercy towards Bryan Danielson. And we know, folks, that guy's Cobra Kai is about showing no mercy. Right now, Sammy Guevara, I almost called him Sami Zayn, I don't know why. But Guevara, folks, showing, oh my God, channeling his inner Cobra Kai and showing no mercy towards Bryan Danielson here tonight in Boston. Danielson able to turn the tide around on Sammy G. Onto the apron is Sammy. Bryan now gonna suplex him back inside the ring, and he does. Spine first onto the canvas goes Sammy Guevara. Bryan Danielson now has got Guevara in a world of trouble right here. But Sammy not gonna let it happen. Won't submit there. No. Kick right to the chest. Oh man, I should say the ribs. And a running neck breaker by the former TNT champion Sammy Guevara. And obviously, folks, I'll tell you, it's only a matter of time before the American Dragon Bryan Danielson himself wins championship gold in All Elite Wrestling. I would love to see Bryan win the AEW World Championship one day. Maybe even the TNT Championship, the FTW Championship. You never know. No doubt that this man, Bryan Danielson, deserves to be a champion in AEW. Oh man, nice drop toe hold by Danielson. Missed the roundhouse kick. Guevara able to scout it very well. Shot to the arm of Danielson. And the other arm. Oh man, targets the other arm again. With Sammy in the corner, tuning up the band, shades of Shawn Michaels, one of the men who mentored and trained Bryan Danielson. Sweet chin music by Guevara. A sweet chin music, shades of HBK to put Bryan away and score the first fall. And just like that, guys, Sammy Guevara up 1-0. Sammy Guevara wins the first fall. Can he win the second one and beat Bryan Danielson tonight on Dynamite? But not if Bryan has anything to say about it. No. Nice Northern Lights suplex by Danielson. The yes chants filling the Guinness Arena, folks. And if you were just joining us, this is AEW Dynamite. We are live tonight from the Guinness Arena in beautiful Boston, Massachusetts, where tonight you will see matches like Bryan Danielson and Sammy Guevara, Jamie Hayter versus Sky Blue. We hear from the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. Danielson on fire now. Here comes Bryan Danielson. That's classic Bryan Danielson right there, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw it. Now looking for the yes kicks. Yes. Oh, yes. My gosh, folks, if Bryan keeps this up, he might just win the second fall here. Remember, you got to win 2 falls to win. It's 2 out of 3 falls for a reason, goddammit. And Bryan Danielson, what's he looking for here? Looking to put Sammy away. Oh, man. Bryan thinking LeBell Lock. The LeBell Lock is locked in. LeBell Lock locked in by the Dragon. LeBell Lock. LeBell Lock is locked in. What's Sammy gonna... Oh! And Sammy has no choice. Bryan Danielson scores the second fall. We are now tied 1-1. Sammy wins the first fall. Bryan wins the second fall. But the question is, who will win the third one? Who will win it all? Who will be the best ever? Will it be Sammy Guevara or will it be Bryan Danielson? We saw that Dragon suplex does not bode well for Bryan Danielson as he was unable to put Sammy away. Dragon screw by the Dragon. He's got the left arm of Sammy Guevara trapped here and just drops it down onto the canvas. Guevara rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there. And Guevara now, oh man, nice neck breaker by the Spanish God. Perhaps, folks, a preview of what we're going to see at Full Gear. Castagnoli and Jericho are the only ones missing from this equation. Guevara off the top rope looking for the 630 splash, but no one home for Guevara as Bryan Danielson able to move out of the way and prevent himself from going into harm's way. Wait a minute, Danielson, LeBell Lock is locked in again. What's Sammy gonna do? LeBell Lock again locked in by Bryan. And, oh man, Guevara taps out. Bryan Danielson wins. Danielson has submitted Guevara tonight on Dynamite. The American Dragon beats the Spanish God. Sammy Guevara has tapped out not once but twice to the label lock, and as a result, Bryan Danielson, folks, wins this 2 out of 3 falls match tonight on Dynamite on TBS at Agganis Arena in Boston. Huge W for Bryan Danielson tonight, folks. The question is, will this be the scene come full gear? Will he be standing tall? And will he become your next Ring of Honor World Champion? Find out live Saturday, November 19th, exclusively on pay-per-view.
Here is your winner, Bryan.
Listen to the yes chants, listen to the yes movement, filling the Agganis Arena in Boston. Danielson scores another huge win over a very game Sammy Guevara. But in the end, folks, the American Dragon has slayed the Spanish God. Bryan Danielson, folks, once again gets the better of Sammy Guevara. Question is, will this be the scene come full gear? And will it be the scene come tonight on AEW Dynamite? Will this be the scene tonight, folks? We're gonna find out. I mean, listen, man, me and my cousin Master Dimes, we're both gonna be live attending Dynamite tonight, so we're gonna see what happens tonight. But also, folks, for those of you who are watching Dynamite at home, you do not want to miss Dynamite tonight. Dynamite, folks, will feature very big matches, such as Bryan Danielson versus Sammy Guevara in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Jamie Hayter goes one-on-one with Sky Blue. Saraya and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, go face-to-face. And of course, folks, we will then hear from the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. And of course, folks, in an AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament match, All Ego Ethan Page of the Firm takes on the Mad King, Eddie Kingston. And all I can say about that, folks, is let's go, Eddie. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. Watch Dynamite tonight at 8 o'clock on TBS. And especially don't forget to check out Rampage this Friday night at 10 o'clock on TNT. And most importantly, AEW Full Gear 2022 live on Saturday, November 19th at 8 o'clock on pay-per-view. Thanks again so much for watching, folks. Stay safe and healthy and enjoy Dynamite tonight.